someone predicts something for me that doesn't suit my mind, I will then overcome it through my powerful personality. So I know I am more powerful than any prediction made by someone on me. And the fact that now I know that there is a prediction, it's like if you know there is going to be an obstacle, or if you know there's going to be a detour, won't you just turn your car, or will you go bang into the barricade? No, na? Is angel healing and tarot reading a good profession? Yes, absolutely. Why not? So I do believe that there are two kinds of coaches, one who consciously help people and one who are more from the other realm. When I say other realm, they are using energies which are invisible to most people. So tarot reading, angel healing, all of this belongs to the other realm. And there are people who believe in that and there are people who don't believe in that. So you are targeting a segment of society that has a belief in all of those things. I definitely am someone who says I believe in everything and yet I believe in myself the most. So that's something you'll often hear me say, because I love I love healings, I love readings, I love any sort of predictions, I love Vastu, I love Feng Shui, I love tarot reading, everything, okay? And yet, having said that, if someone predicts something for me that doesn't suit my mind, I will then overcome it through my powerful personality. So I know I am more powerful than any prediction made by someone on me. And the fact that now I know that there is a prediction, it's like if you know there is going to be an obstacle, or if you know there's going to be a detour, won't you just turn your car, or will you go bang into the barricade? No, na? So the same way, I feel like sometimes some of these readings may say something to you, and people who interpret these readings for you must make sure that you always predict things as something that can happen rather than something will happen, which is very, very important, because remember, our mind is the strongest. There is no prediction that can be made on you that you cannot outgrow. So just know that. Some pundits will tell you wear a crystal and outgrow it. Some will tell you do yagna and outgrow it. Some will say go light a candle in that church and outgrow it. Some will tell you to do some extra chanting and outgrow it. But the truth is, we can outgrow any prediction made on us. So while I love all of that, I also believe that it should never be done to create more fear in someone. Having said that, I myself right now currently is going through some healing. Last night, actually, my healer spent at least an hour healing me, and I'm feeling so much better today. So for me to say that it doesn't work would be just wrong, because I myself use all of these things for my own personal self. Neha Life Skills. Hey Puja, how do you get so motivated every day no matter what? And how are you even more passionate about one's work and being accountable to us by own? Neha, honestly speaking, when you reach a place in your life that you had dreamt of all your life, you have nothing but to be more grateful for. So I remember a time when I wanted to do Insta Lives, but no one wanted to hear me. You see, when 5 people used to come, 6 people used to come, right in the beginning of my Insta Lives, or right in the beginning of my journey, when I wanted clients, but there was no one. Now I'm showing off that I have 400 people coming this weekend. Yes, but you know what? There was a time when I remember wanting 10 people in the room and 2 showed up. And I remember doing 2 full days with 2 people. So it was crazy. So today, when I know that there are 203 of you waiting every Wednesday for me to come and speak, I feel it's a moral responsibility on me to show up. So I'm just so extremely grateful. When in life, the dreams that you had 5 years ago are then coming true, you should never complain about what you had asked God for in the first place, right? So this is what really motivates me. Every morning when I wake up, I know I'm living my dream life. At that point, I was motivated that I was creating my dream life. Now I'm motivated that I'm living my dream life, And now God is only going on opening more and more doors for me. So So I would say, if you're currently in a space where you're creating your dream life, then I want you to start to truly in your heart believe that what I believe my success came because I served those 2 people the same way like I'm going to serve these 400 that are going to be coming this weekend. So my energy didn't shift. I didn't think, oh, it's only 2, so let me make it easier for myself. No, I did it with that same enthusiasm, because what you do with 2, what you do with 10, what you do with 50, only then it will become 400 someday. Some of us want to keep all of our good stuff. When we have more followers, we will share. Always remember, you will only get followers when you will share, right? So if you're right in the beginning of your journey, I'm going to just say, become extremely respectful of your journey. Start to treat it like sacred. You know, the more sacred you treat your work, the more. I remember every morning entering my office and believing I'm entering my temple. I used to sit there like as if it's my temple. I used to behave. When I used to sit on that chair, I used to take on a different avatar inside my body, because I really wanted to believe that I'm doing God's work. And whether it was 1, 2 or 5 that I helped that day, that's the attitude I carried. And when you have that attitude, you don't need no external motivation, which does not in any way mean that you won't be fatigued, you won't be exhausted, you won't feel tired, you won't feel demotivated. But you know what? Your ability to jump back into what you do will be much, much faster when your approach is that, you know what? It's not just me, it's me and God co-authoring. So if I play 50%, he'll play 50%. If I play 70%, he'll play 70%. If I play 100%, he'll play 100%. And if you want God, when God plays 100% in your life, he gives you things you couldn't have ever imagined. So you want God to play 100%, so you start to play 100%, my sweetheart.